We are DMG Records and are focused on providing the best quality vinyl to customers. Our focal point, in a world where records have been recognised as a dying art form, is to ensure that the listener is our number one priority in terms of their audio experience. We have to have a decent understanding of the music industry to allow for us to best be able to thrive in the market, doing so by taking advantage of the saturated online music forum and allowing for music lovers to have the best chance at listening to all the music, including the depth of the audio. We believe this venture will be successful as we're appealing to music being an experience. There's a particular novelty involved in playing records on a traditional turntable that is not consistent in modern day music platforms. People are beginning to recognise this novelty, and vinyl is creeping back into the lives of those who desire the best quality sound. Furthermore, the art form of vinyl DJing is making its way back into the party scene, with DJs used to regular forms being challenged by a more difficult mean of musical fusion. The customer base of people who enjoy music and who have enjoyed music for some period now, specifically people who have once owned a turntable or vinyl. Furthermore, the increased quality in the sound that the vinyls bring would attract people who have a love for the quality of music. Our customer base is also those who are chasing the experience of going out and purchasing records to fit their taste. Collectors and antique dealers also fit into our demographic, as records have proven to be quite collectible and valuable. The premises are leased due to where they are located. The most expensive leases are in spots that attract the most people, such as city spaces. We're also hoping to branch out into up and coming areas of Melbourne, populated with young and trendy people, if you will, who are likely to be attracted to the idea of records. The business looks to be an environmental influence by packaging the goods in an environmentally friendly recyclable cardboard, ensuring that DMG Records doesn't contribute to the ongoing waste issue. People can also purchase music from one another via a second-hand section in our store. It is here that folks can donate their old vinyl and others can pick it up.
G'day everyone, it's Guy from DMG Records. I'm here to talk about the current state of the industry and the potential future growth in relation to the marketing strategies of our business. So the current state of the industry is huge, with music being popular in all forms and manners. Due to it being so large, there is a high degree of future growth. However, the biggest growing sector of this music industry is records and vinyls themselves. This is due to their practical use and their higher sound quality. Therefore, in the future, this aspect will form a sheer core in the music industry, and other multimedia devices will become too complicated for people to bother to learn. Okay, the next thing I'm going to talk about is how we're promoted and what type of advertising. So first of all, our main focus will be promoting our business through radio advertising. This targets a huge market industry as people solely listen to talkback radio and music. Thus, it scopes our specific target audience instead of a wider target audience like that of the TV and through ads on commercials on that. Also, I'm going to talk about today our competitors. Our main competitor is JB Hi-Fi, who has been a big record seller for an elongated period of time. However, since we are targeting records solely, we will override this competition and we will have a high degree of specialisation in what we do. Urban Outfitters also takes a large percentage of the market share. However, they have a very old approach to their business structure, while we are more modernised and it's more effective. Okay, next and lastly, will sales fluctuate? I agree that the sales will fluctuate as there will be peak period times such as Christmas, which we will turn over a large amount of revenue in this period, and there will definitely be a quiet period midway through the year.
The management qualifications are an advanced knowledge in music, and specifically vinyl records, as well as an understanding of the retail sector. The legal and licensing requirements are that we must always show proper acknowledgement to the record labels and artists whose work is being presented and offered in our store. The equipment that the store needs is very basic, only requiring a vinyl press to make a small amount of vinyls, as well as blank vinyls that are able to be printed on. The amount of staff will be bigger than just the owner. We would also like to have a handful of employees who would work weekly in order to help sell and create customer loyalty, as well as eventually lead to branching out. Sustainability considerations are that the store used recycled cardboard for the vinyl covers, as well as accepts donations of old vinyl records that can be moved on to art collectors for discount prices, meaning that instead of them being thrown away into landfill, they can be used by people, which helps not contribute to the waste issue at hand. The need for our professional advisors is minimal, as it's a small independent business that does not rely heavily on a large amount of income. The owners who have a basic understanding of accounting will be able to create balance sheets and ledgers that will allow for the necessary understanding of monthly transactions and starting balances for each month.